I'm going to show you how to use the nutrition component of the Strong and Six program. So if I go into the fork and knife icon, I'm going to access the meal plan. Once I click on one of the recipes, I can swap it using the spin icon. I can also add today to log that food if I've eaten it. Then if I go into today, I can see it's logged, all my macronutrients, how it tracks against my targets, go to details, and there's that beautiful pie chart, which also tells me a lot of nutritional information if I'm curious. If I go back to the meal plan, I can add in my own meals. So I can take a photo, I can access the database, type in what I have eaten, which is an apple, and then log that against my day. Also a option there that I showed you to scan a barcode, which is why the camera shows up. So now I'm going to go back in and add a meal retrospectively. So recent meals I can log. Again, if they're regular meals, I can also save them as a favorite. I can also go into Discover and access a range of recipes that will fit my macros and calories. So if I go in here, I can add in a favorite meal this way as well. So naming the meal favorite, there it's saved. Then I go back to my add in a meal, go to favorites, and then I press log. I can see it, and then it's done for the day. I can replace it as existing, or I can keep it as a snack if I've had it twice in a day. Okay, go back to my dash and then I can see my logged food. And I keep checking this throughout the day because I want to see how my meals are tracking against my macronutrient targets and my calories. So here I go back into add a meal and I can create a recipe. So I'm going to add in milk, a cup. Make sure you check the serving size, a medium banana, and honey. And I'm going to create a simple smoothie. This shows honey as a cup, so I'm going to change that to a tablespoon. Then I'm going to create that as a meal. Meal type already exists. So I'm going to change that to a snack because lunch is already logged. Then I go back to my dash and I can see how everything is tracking again against my macros and also my calories. Each meal will also have that target range for all of the macronutrients. I can save that meal retrospectively as a favorite called banana smoothie, and then I can access it later with 2 clicks. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I go back to the dash, then go to add a meal, then I go to favorites and then keep as a snack. And there my favorite has been logged and I'll see that on my dash again. 5 meals added, go to the diary, I can see everything, I can see the details with the pie chart tracking against my macro.